have to base your morality on something.
Have you guys read the Quran?
No, I've never read it.
Can I give you one?
It's okay. I don't think I'll
Give it a read.
it.
I mean, it's maybe a book
I know.
addition to your library, and you can just take it out sometime when you have time and just give it a read.
I appreciate that. I think if I was going to read it, I'd probably check it out online, maybe.
How would you know? Okay, that's one of the.
That's a good way to
Yeah.
do it. In that way.
I mean, some people are old school. They like reading.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys believe?
We're Christians.
Okay. So you believe in Jesus
Yes.
as a?
As in. Oh. As in.
Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who believe Jesus
It's God.
in different ways.
Exactly.
Some say he's son of God. Some say he's God. Some say he was a prophet.
Yeah.
Muslims. I don't know if you know what we Muslims believe.
Yeah, well, I know you guys just believe he's just a prophet, but you believe he's coming back, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You believe that as well as a Christian,
Yes, I believe that too.
right?
Yeah.
So we both believe on that one thing,
Exactly.
that we both believe that he's gonna come back,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
So what else do you?
Well, we don't put a lot of our faith in like theology with regard to like Jesus being God or just being the Son of God or just being a prophet. Like for me personally, and I know for my wife as well, we see Jesus as being a teacher above everything else.
Okay.
So we read his teachings and we base our life off of his teachings.
Okay.
Which is actually what most Christian churches don't do. So a lot of Christian churches, they don't actually really like us. They don't accept us.
So what do you? So when you say most Christian churches they don't like us, what are you guys? What are you guys' denomination?
There's no denomination for us. We just believe in obeying the things that Jesus taught.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Even the Christians who claim themselves to be Christians, even they say that they are following Jesus. So what makes you different?
Well, because they don't actually do it.
What makes you different?
Well, for example, let's take one of the things Jesus said. He said, "Call no man on earth father,
Okay.
and neither call any man rabbi, teacher, doctor, these kind of titles."
Mm-hmm.
So we take that literally. I call my father, my earthly father, I call him Glenn. That's his name. It's Glenn.
So you call him by his name.
I don't call him Dad.
You don't call him uncle.
No, nothing like that. Yeah.
You don't call him grandpa.
No.
So you take it literally.
I take it literally, yeah.
Okay.
But if you go into churches and you say, Jesus said this, they say, no, that's not what he really meant, or he only meant that for the Pharisees, the religious rulers, But for us, like, it's okay because the Bible says we have to honor our mother and our father, so we have to call them by this title.
Okay.
But we would say, well, look, that's what Moses commanded, but Jesus.
So when Jesus
brought the truth.
So you believe Jesus is the Son of God?
Yeah, I believe that.
So when you believe that he's a son of God, what kind of son do you call him?
What kind of
a son is he? Because when I think of son, I can think of three things.
Yeah.
Biological son, adopted son, metaphorical son.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just coming back to what you have said.
Yeah.
Okay. The words which you quoted is from Matthew chapter 23, verse number 9, where Jesus says,
That's right.
Call not any man as your father besides the Father in heaven.
That's
Call
right.
not any man on earth as your father besides the
That's
Father.
right.
I've read the Bible, a lot, and I know, what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you took out a meaning out of it, and you said that, hey, you know what, this is what it means.
Yeah.
I don't call my father as father, I call him by his name.
Exactly.
So what do you call Jesus as? You say he is the son. What kind of son is he? Because in the concept of understanding, in the concept of language, I can only comprehend three kinds of sons. Son biologically, son adopted, and son metaphorical.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot call a roadside person my biological son because I have not cohabited with his mother.
You've not actually given birth.
I cannot call somebody my adopted son unless I have not actually adopted him.
Yeah.
Right? I can call a roadside person, hey, my son, out of respect.
Sure.
He wouldn't probably mind. So when you call Jesus son, what are you
I don't put
basing it on?
I don't really put a lot of thought into it because for
But
me,
you should, right?
well, that to me is like a theological issue, and for me, theology is not important at all.
You think it's not important?
No, because theology is theory about God.
Okay.
So when we stand before God on Judgment Day, I
Okay.
don't think He's going to ask us, hey, did you believe Jesus Christ was my son? Or did you believe He was actually me? Or did you believe He was a metaphorical son? What did you really believe? I don't think He's going to ask those questions.
So why do you think when Jesus says in Matthew chapter 23 verse number 9 that tell not any man as your father besides the Father in heaven?
Because I think that He
So
wants
why
all
is that
of us-
important then?
Because I think He wants all of us to recognize one another as being brother and sister.
Okay.
So it's not like, oh, you were up here.
So you're picking and choosing of what you want to actually, what satisfies your intellect, you're just picking and choosing.
No.
So who is God according to you?
What's that?
Who is God according to you?
Well, if we can bring it back to the title thing.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. This is an area where Jesus is saying, I believe,
Okay.
based off what he taught, that you're all.
So
brothers and
your
sisters
belief
in
is based
Christ.
on the Bible, right?
I don't believe it because it's based on the Bible. No, I believe it because it works. It's true.
Pardon me?
So Jesus said that if you follow the things that I teach,
Anything that works as true, you just take it. There are a lot of countries where bribery is legal. Do you think it's morally okay?
that's not true.
Then?
It's not true. No, not necessarily.
Then?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So where do you extract your
Bring it back to the simple teaching. The easiest teaching of Jesus.
I guess
Nice.
that's bad.
where are you extracting that from? That's what I'm saying. Do you extract that from the Bible?
Well, I read it in the Bible, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't believe it's because it's in the Bible.
Okay.
I believe it because it's true.
How do you know if it's true?
Because I followed it and I saw that there was truth
It would
behind it.
have
So
to be,
the purpose,
I
that's
believe,
that brings me back
Okay.
to the purpose of it. Is that
Because
Jesus
truth-
said,
because
So I
truth-
out the
Oh, wait, just
claim
wait.
Truth is based out of evidence, right?
before I
Exactly.
have
Exactly.
evidence.
That's exactly
to
the
know
point.
Right.
So Jesus said that if you follow these things that I say, then you will know that they are true. And you will know that what I'm saying, I'm not speaking on behalf of myself. I'm speaking on
See,
behalf of God.
I still ask the
So
question.
it says, you're all brothers and sisters.
saying that
That you should not call any man father, rabbi, teacher, doctor, these types. So I put that into practice. I put that into practice actually before I even became a Christian.
Justify
Because I read the teaching and I was like, that kind of makes sense.
So how do you become a Christian?
I'm going to follow that. So then I started following it, and in doing so, I realized that it had an effect on me.
No, that's what I'm saying. How do you differentiate yourself from the Christians who call themselves Christians?
Because we actually follow these things.
But they say they follow as well.
But they say that, but they don't actually do it.
So how are you making that claim?
How about
On what
this?
basis?
Okay, here's the basis. So let's say you have a truck driver, yeah? His job is driving trucks. And you have a man who says he's a truck driver. How do you determine which one is the truck driver?
Anybody who drives a truck is a truck driver.
Okay.
You know,
Here,
he's a
I'll-
truck
I'll
driver if he's
simplify
actually
it. I'll
physically driving a
simplify it
truck.
Even more for you, okay? You've got a man who is a licensed truck driver who works for a truck driving company. You have a 10-year-old child who's not a licensed driver. He's never even sat in a truck before, and he doesn't work for any kind of truck driving company. But he says he's a truck driver. Then you have the truck driver man, the other one I explained. How do you determine between those two people which one is a truck driver?
For me, both are truck driver. You are the one who's making
No
it.
way, man.
No,
Come on.
for me, you are the one making the differentiation. So what
No.
makes you? See,
No, think of
you
it. Come
call
on.
yourself. So
Do
listen.
you honestly believe that?
No, one second. I'm just coming back to that.
But it's so simple.
You say, so I have two Christians. One
No.
Christian who calls himself
Just
a Christian.
Keep it on the truck
No,
driving
hold
thing.
on.
It's so easy.
No, it's more important to that.
But the thing is that
Right,
you're not,
so
you're not
listen to
dealing
me,
with
that's what
the
I'm saying.
simplicity of what
No,
I'm saying. It's
what is
so
simple for you may not be simple for me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
A
that's where-
Christian who
that's-
calls himself a
that's where I differ
Christian,
from other
so what is the basis of that? That's what I'm saying. What is the basis of that? The Christians who call themselves Christians, even the people who come out of this church, they call themselves Christians.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys actually go to this church. So if you don't go to this church, you don't call themselves Christians. So that's the reason there are 50 different denominations of Christians. 50 different denominations of Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, and Mormons. Mormons call themselves Christians,
Yeah.
right? But do you consider themselves to be Christians?
No, they're not.
Then Mormons will probably not consider you a Christian,
Exactly.
right? So what is the basis? So they say that, hey, you know what? They have the Book of Mormons and they have their Bible and everything. You have your Bible. They have their own Bible. So my thing is, what is your basis
I've already answered
of
that
the claim? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You think you did.
I did.
You
man.
think you did.
Look, here's the thing. That's like,
You explained it well.
yeah.
I'll give you one.
Uh-huh.
You explained it well, but explanation doesn't prove anything without proof. Some people think
That
that
is
they
the
are.
proof.
No, listen.
The
Some people
explanation is the
think.
proof.
I'll tell you something. Some people think that they are proving something, but they misunderstood proving with explaining.
Do you think maybe you're doing that right now?
Huh?
Do you think maybe you're doing
I have not even made any claim yet.
That's true.
I have not even made any claim yet.
That's
I'm
true,
just
you have.
asking you what differentiates you from other Christians.
And I've explained that.
Mhm.
And then
You think
said,
you explained that without proof? That's what I was saying.
the proof is in the pudding.
Mhm.
Okay? Go up to any Christian. Watch for the next person that comes out of that church
Mhm.
and ask them, can you name 5 to 10 things that Jesus commanded his disciples to do? They won't be able to tell you.
Okay, can you tell me?
That's the proof. Yes, I
Can
can
you
tell you.
yeah, tell me,
But
please.
I want to bring it back to
Okay, and I want to know.
the truck driving thing.
No, forget about the truck driving thing. I want to know which is more important. You say
it
you
is
see.
important. It is important because here's the thing.
What was the
If you-
first of the commandments Jesus asked the people to
if you-
keep?
if you are a
What
Christian-
was the first of the commandment that Jesus asked the disciples to keep? Okay, tell me one thing. If you wanna actually tell me something.
But I wish you all the best.
You don't want
It's
to
cool
teach
that
me.
you're out here doing
You don't want to teach me what is the first commandment of Jesus.